Hey, welcome back to This Week in Victoria. I'm your host, Chris Daly. I will be joined shortly by Brother Gary Moses. We're going to talk about all the action going on in Victoria, all the exciting things going on. But first, these messages. Hey, do you need topsoil, fill dirt, sand, mulch, gravel, limestone, you name it? Do you need that delivered and or spread? Texas Tree Cycle in Victoria has you covered for residential and commercial projects, big or small. These guys do it all. They do some amazing work. You can call them at 361-237-8006 for a free estimate. That's Texas Tree Cycle, bringing quality materials to your yard.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to This Week in Victoria. I am Chris Daly, and this is Gary. No, wait, you're not Gary. I'm not even Chris. Chris and Gary are not here today, and so I am filling in. I am Stephanie Knowles, and I have Kim Early with me today. Say hi, Kim.
Hello.
Some of you may have heard of Kim or may have met her and talked to her already. She is the new account executive with Fresh Media Works, and she is working with This Week in Victoria. So if you are interested in being involved with This Week in Victoria, if you have events, if you would like to sponsor our show or advertise with us or anything else, if you would like to have your own show, whatever you've got in mind and want to get in touch with us, Kim is your gal. So if you just want to comment below wherever you're listening to this podcast, and we will find you. So, Kim, do you have some events for us this week? It is cold out there. As we're recording this, it's like 31 degrees, 28 degrees. It's crazy.
Something like that. Yes. Luckily, it'll get a little warmer later in the week during the day. It's still going to be cold at night, but it'll get a little warmer during the day. I do have a few things. Let's start with Thursday. So on Thursday, we have the Victoria Public Library has a couple of events. They've got their toddler story time, typical from 9:30 to 10 and 10:30 to 11. And then they're going to have the Learning Lab snow bowling. This is going to be a hands-on activity where kids create a snowman bowling game. So that sounds like fun.
I actually looked that up. Did you look into it? I think that's going to be fun. It's sort of like a carnival game that you can create at home for the kids, and the way the library normally does those things is you do them there and take it with you. So, that'll be fun.
Yeah. So that is going to be on Thursday from 4 to 5. And then after that, they're going to have what they call Puzzle Palooza, a puzzle contest. And it's team-based puzzle speed competition. So that sounded like a lot of fun, too. That's going to be from 5:30 to 7.
Good. And those are indoor activities. If it is still cool, those are indoors. So that'll be good. Absolutely.
And then also on Thursday from 5:30 to 7, the Museum of the Coastal Bend is going to have Dr. Cynthia, or I'm going to say this name terribly, but Orozco, I believe is how we say it, do a lecture for the rise of LULAC and Mexican American Civil Rights Movement. So that sounds like it would be really interesting. That's going to be from 5:30 to 7 p.m.
I think it's a very timely event. They do those symposiums regularly, and I know those are free events for people to go to that are just interesting, where they have interesting guests.
Yes, absolutely.
Hey, are you looking for fun everyone can enjoy? Swing into Birdie Bay's Indoor Golf. With high-tech golf bays, a full bar, and games for all ages, it's the perfect spot for family fun, parties, and nights out with friends. Join them for league nights, host birthday parties, or just come swing with your crew. Rain or shine, beginners or pros are welcome. Book your bay today. Call 361-433-0016 or visit birdiebayscigs.com. That's BIRDIEBAYSIGS.com to make a reservation. Located at 7402 Highway 59 North, next to their good friends, Jag Metals. Birdie Bay's Indoor Golf. Good swings, good drinks, great times. And hey, Victoria, go by there, check it out. You're going to be amazed, just like I was.
And then we move on to Friday. So Friday, the library is going to have Fun Friday. They're going to be making dragon bookmarks for the kids from 10 to 11. And then they'll have what they call Discover You Teen Tech, and it's a hot cocoa paint party from 5 to 6:30 p.m. So that's going to be a paint party with hot cocoa for all the teens.
That alone, you know what? I think I'm a teen. Do I have a teenager that I can take with me? Do I know any teenagers anymore?
Right. We need to grab one and find one. Okay. And then that evening, there is the Garden House Coffee and Espresso Bar has Adultish Book Club. I love that. That sounds like fun. I know we're both big readers, so
Yes.
that would be a lot of fun. That's going to be from 6 to 7 p.m. And that kind of rounds out Friday. I'm sorry, it does not. I did find one extra thing. Victoria Parks and Recreation is going to have a game night from 5 to 9 p.m. at the Victoria Community Center. So that's free and open to the public as well. And it's going to be card games, board games, puzzles, and more. And that's
that sounds like a lot of fun. And I guess open to all ages. Cool. That sounds fun.
Yes. And then Saturday, we're looking at Reflections, and that's paintings by Rock Romano. That's going to be an opening reception at the Nave Museum from 5 to 7 p.m. That is also free. And then Lone Star Tavern is going to have live music, the Dickie Kaiser Band. So that one does not have a time on it, so I'll assume evening there, but we don't have an exact time there.
You can find that on their Facebook page, the Tavern's Facebook page. They always post those events, and so you can find those there. That will have the time and seating, and if there's a cover charge or anything like that, you'll find that there.
Perfect. And that wraps up Saturday. Sunday, we have St. Mary's Parish Festival. That's going to be at St. Mary's Catholic Church, and it starts at 10 a.m. That's going to be their annual festival with food, games, and family activities, and it is free entry. Food and games are available for purchase. And then the last item I have is on Tuesday, going back to the library, they're going to have the Lego Lab, and this is on feelings. So a Lego-based activity that helps kids explore emotions through building, and that's going to be from 4 to 5 p.m.
That's really neat. Legos are all the rage right now. It sounds like there's a lot of family activities, whether indoor or outdoor, regardless of what the weather is doing or anything else. But I think it is going to warm up this week. So we want to tell all of you guys out there, don't forget, if you have an event, to let us know. Get out and see what is going on. Support your local businesses. And we will see you guys next week. Actually, it probably won't be us. We'll see. I kind of like this job, Kim. We may have to kick them out.
Right? Right?
We'll see you next week, everybody.
Gosh, I want to thank everybody that played a role in this show. Of course, Brother Gary Moses could not be possible without him. And of course, the sponsors who made this show possible. Please go out and support those nonprofits. Go out and support your local artists. Go out and support these businesses that help share This Week in Victoria. Until next time, for This Week in Victoria, for Brother Gary Moses and myself, enjoy This Week in Victoria. And hey, keep it real.